Hello? Hello? Mikey? Mikey 3991, thank you for being first, man. Thank you for the subby. What a way to start. What a way to start the stream.
And maybe I shouldn't say this because I know it's a terrible cliche, but it's true. I find it easier using my hands, but you may use whatever implements you prefer.
Mikey, thank you for claiming your daily sausage roll, your delicious golden sausage roll as well, my love. Enjoy with both hands. Hey up, Mikey, you've got a face like a lollipop. Everyone just wants a taste. So true, my love. Welcome in, everybody. I'm back. It feels like I've not streamed in 84 years, but I'm back, and we're gonna play some cities. Hi, lovely. We're gonna do some cities, which is over here. But Mikey, thank you for the subby. Thank you for giving me your daily sausage roll. Thank you for being first. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much, you know? I appreciate it. This is our city. I have been doing stuff when I'm not streamed because I've not been able to stream because it's been too blooming hot. But it's
entertaining
now
gentlemen callers in a whorish fashion. And now I have nuts to attend to.
Boo, thank you for giving me your daily sausage roll, my love. Please enjoy it with both hands. But yeah, we're going to do some city
entertaining
building.
gentlemen callers in a whorish fashion. And now I have nuts to attend to.
B, thank you for claiming your daily sausage roll, my love. Please enjoy it with both hands. Hope you're doing well as well. Hey up, Chimera Kitty. You're as wonderful as a day out in London town. Not very nice then. It's like a toilet. It's not much of a compliment. Yeah. It's a bit sad. But yeah, back building city. I think last time, which is like 2 million years ago, we had like issues with this river flooding or something. And it would be far more impressive to tell you now that I've dammed this off and sent it elsewhere on the map. But nobody can remember that. It's so long ago. Nobody can remember that. But I have. I've done a little kind of a bit of damage over here. Not damage. Damage with a double M. Over here. And the water goes off in a different way. And it means that this thing works really well. 103% efficiency. Tons of electricity. It's amazing. I'm fantastic. I am the greatest person who's ever played City Skylines. And yeah, and our city is no longer flooded, which is I think what happened the end of last time that we played. Which feels so long ago. But yeah, I tweaked a few little things off stream because I can. And yeah. But yeah, no streams last week because it was boiling hot here. Because it was boiling hot and I could not sit in the office any time past 5 PM after work because I would have literally melted into a tiny little puddle. Denny, thank you for the lurkies. I hope you're good, my love.
And maybe I shouldn't say this because I know it's a terrible cliche, but it's true. I find it easier using my hands, but you may use whatever implements you prefer.
Please enjoy your daily sausage roll, my love. I hope you are good. But yeah, Pride Month is over, so we all have to go back to being really boring now. And that's a bit sad. But yeah, we're now in July, which is a thing. And this road is all kinky. We love a kinky little road, you know? We love a kinky little road, except on our highway. So let's sort that little kink out, shall we? Sort the little kink out. I think one other thing I did work on in my city. It's technically paramount if you count my birthday month. You give up your birthday for all. Let's go. Is it your birthday month? Is this your birthday month, B? Is this what you're saying? Because that's kind of exciting. Okay, I'm just clicking things and things aren't turning off the way I'm expecting. July 21st, let's go. That's That's exciting. That's exciting. It's kinky up here now. It's kinky going on the bridge. This road's super kinky. That's exciting, Opie. You got any plans in the works? You got any plans in the works? You're gonna wing it. But there we go. And I kind of done a little bit of stuff over here, just kind of some shenanigans, messing with some stuff. And then we've got, I think you probably haven't seen this junction. I changed this to be a kind of, what's I call it? What they called? My brain has now forgotten. 4 level stacking to change. That's the badger.
And the streak continues.
It now goes over this way as well. I was able to get it off, so you might do a B-Day daytime stream with a cute little diddle. Cute! That's very cute. I like that. That sounds like good plans. Thank you for the 7 stream streak as well, my love. And I did this little kind of hospital situation where there's lots of parking outside, so you can go visit your relatives in hospital and stuff. Just a little kind of secluded little thing. Kind of nice and peaceful and restful for people. But yeah, and then there's the big ugly tower over here. But yeah, I think we just need to kind of like continue filling this out. We do have a requirement for a university, and we don't have a university yet. So I kind of earmarked this little block here for a university. So it might be fun to do a little kind of university campus situation on this little block. Maybe. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing good though. I hope everybody's doing good and the start of the week has gone good. And nobody's boiling anymore. And if you are boiling, that you are drinking enough. Because, yeah, it's nice and cool here now. And I like it. Should we decide which university we're building them? Do we have universities unlocked? We do. We got this little one. Let's get rid of that so we can see the building. Got this one, which is I kind of might go for this one. It's kind of like the university I went to. The Netherlandsy one. We got this big giant Japanese one, which is kind of very prescriptive of what we can do with that, so maybe not that one. This modern one, very modern. How many people? 8,500 versus 5,000. I do feel like that one's kind of more fun. And then we've got the default vanilla game one, which is just a big massive building, which is not going to fit, but it's got lots of kind of parklands and stuff on it. It just feels very silly. So it's kind of between the modern one, this little modern one, and the Netherlandsy one. Maybe the modern one. Should we go modern? Oh, plop it. Let's plop it a sec. And I want to see what extensions it does. Ooh, that's fun. An extra little building to plop somewhere, and then another little building, and then that just plops on the side. Okay. What are you? You are an extension wing. 2,000 more people, and that's 8,000 more people, and that's not 2,000. Okay, cute. So I reckon we need to just kind of plan out a little kind of campus in here. And I reckon we squizzle this. Which way around are you trying to go? Whoop. I reckon we squizzle this in a funny little kind of angle. Like that. And we can then kind of put in some roads. Where do you want road access to? Just there or anywhere else? There? Let's go to there. Like that. And I don't want people outside traffic going straight across this and stuff. I want this to be its own little situation. So let's do something like this. Like that. And then that is happy now. And then it's got enough people, really. So this is like an academy building. It's extra little kind of thingy bobs. I reckon they could like be on this road or something with their own little car park. And then we've got the library, which maybe we could squeeze in the back, perhaps. Yeah, right. Okay, so again, I'm just going to grab a little road from here. Maybe it's everything except that one, isn't it? Do this. We can actually connect that up. Actually, let's not do that because that's boring. Let's do this. This little curve. Like that. And then we will grab a couple of them. And can we squeeze a little car park in here now? Not too much parking because it is a university and they hate people parking at universities. Nice. Okay, and then I want to put in a library. A library. A library. I wonder if we can connect that up to there. Like this, and it's a really long way round, so nobody should actually be taking it. Nice. And then the library building won't fit in there like that, so do we have to squizzle this round? So if we put it here, like that. Could you snap to this road over here? Thank you. Nice. Just in a little bit of a hole randomly. Okay, University Library, relocate. Just go over there a sec. Because apparently there is a random hole. just a random little hole that this building's set in for some reason. Perfect. So we might now try moving this a bit further away. Nice. Okay, now we want to stick in some parks and stuff in here. Do we? Or do I want to put some dorms in? I'm going to put some dorms in. So we're going to come over here and we're gonna get rid of the zoning off of all these outer roads. Get it off of this road as well. And that one. Nah, not that one. Okay. Gorgeous. So. We then got our low rent housing of some kind. That.
A rapturous riot of flavour, succulent filling, creamy sauce. All wrapped up in the flakiest of flaky pastries in one or both hands.
Ellie! Hi, lovely. You missed me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I missed everybody. I missed you too. Thank you for giving me your daily sausage roll, my love. It feels weird to be back streaming and it's only been a week. It's so weird. It's so weird. Hope you're doing good. Haven't been on this so long. I'm sorry. Hope you're doing good though. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, it's so weird. And it's so annoying. I just wanted to stream and I couldn't because my house was on fire. Not literally, but no, basically literally. I'm doing okay? I'm glad you're doing okay. There is a poop issue. There is a poop issue. We have issues with poop. We have issues with our poop. What's wrong with our poop? What's wrong with our poop, everybody? What is wrong with our poop? Sewage facility is overloaded. Too much poop is being created. Too much poop. Okay. Now, have we got a better solution than just sticking another stinky poo pipe in? That one. We could build a water treatment plant, which is probably a good thing to do. So that way, we're not going to stick any more stinky poop into the water. I like the Japanese one. The Japanese one's kind of fancier than this big giant building. So maybe we think about somewhere to put our water treatment plant. And I kind of want to put it somewhere like near houses. And that's because, like, where I live, like, they're often quite near houses. Which is understandable because obviously they're taking poop from people's houses, but I just feel like it's a fun kind of a fun thing to do. So we need to find somewhere. I want to put it, ideally I want to put it out onto the sea, but we don't really have that many locations like that. Like you could do it here, but it's not really the best. Like here, nah. It might have to be in the industrial district, to be fair. To be fair, it might have to be over here. Maybe not next to the fishing. I'm just going to plop it here. For a sec. And then it doesn't have any upgrades, so that's fine. It can just stay there. So, if we come back over here now, our water treatment, sewage treatment is 500,000 and we're only using 100. So, should mean that we can actually, and this does 100,000, so we'll go down to 4 if we turn this off, I presume. If my maths is correct. Yes, there we go, 420,000. There we go. So we will no longer be sticking stinky poo water directly into the sea. We're going to treat it. It's lovely. It's weird that this doesn't actually have like an outflow or have to go on the coast, but maybe that's what they do in Japan. Like, literally just pumps it all directly back into the water system. Anyway, there we go. We fixed the poo issue. Back to our university. Got some dorm buildings in now. Some lovely dorms for people to live in. I'm gonna purposely left a little gap in the middle here, so we could come through. We should be able to link that up there, but here, if we can find a little tiny car park or two. Perfect. It annoys me that the entrance is on the wrong side, but we'll work with it. I can't get it to snap correctly. Can you do? There, I had it. I had it. There. Perfect. Okay, little place for students to park their cars when they're at the dorms. Nice. There we go, they're all parking there immediately. Not really the students, but gorgeous. Parks. Parks and parks and parks. So we don't need playgrounds because these are students. So they have like kind of little pocket parks and stuff. Little plazas and stuff for people to go and sit and have snacks at lunch times. Like this plaza building's very kind of like posh university situation. Let's just anarchy that in a sec. It's a very posh kind of university park. Don't like the big fence around it though. Just pull this back a little bit. can we, with our fancy bulldozer tool, sub-elements, can we get rid of this fence? Yes. Good-o. Well, that's a very tall building. But that's fine. That's fine. Shall we put in... Can we get in a little bit of shopping? I'm hoping if we put in little tiny blocks here, then these buildings are going to be kind of tiny.
I don't like gravy.
I do like gravy though. Thank you, Ellie. I don't want to be in a pie. I don't like gravy. Okay, gorgeous. You love that scene? I love it too. I love that film. It's so funny. It was so good. It was so good. Okay, that. Just putting some paths in for them to walk around on. Bit of connectivity. Not too many connections to the outside world, well, even though I'm just adding more in, but not too many connections because it's like... I was going to say this is very isolated, but actually maybe it's not, because my university wasn't. So maybe we do make sure there's lots of connections to the outside world. Lots of connections between buildings and stuff. It's a bit tricky to get this to do exactly what you want it. Probably helps if you don't have any key on. We appear to have made a hole to the centre of the earth. Thank you for the alert, my love. Okay, we've made a hole to the centre of the earth. Okay. Why is there a hole? Why? Why? And also why? What's going on there? I might actually connect that up there. And then we just have a path going this way. Like that. I'll sort some of these surfaces out in a minute. How about a path going across there? How about a path coming down to there? And then a little derby one there, like that. Something weird's going on with these paths. Why are you making holes to the center of the earth? So weird. Okay, I think we've got lots of paths in now. Lots of lovely paths in. What I want to do now is just sort out some of these surfaces, but they've gone a bit weird. So I think we can come here. No, I'm trying to remember how do we get this to not be there. I can't remember. Anyway, can we stick another park in or something over here maybe? Or perhaps some parking. I do like these bicycle ones then. Can we remove this surface? Hi Annie, how are you doing? There we go. Let's get rid of these surfaces that are ugly.
It's just that I like the feeling of thick sausage, 10 inches in old money. Brace myself for this. In it goes.
Thank you for cleaning your daily sausage roll, my love. Yeah, it looks better without these concrete surfaces on. Concrete everywhere. I will redraw that one and that one. And that one. Just don't like how they're extending outwards. How are you doing, Annie? Thank you for giving me a daily sausage roll, my love. Let's get rid of this. That. And that. And that.
It's just that I like the feeling of thick sausage, 10 inches in old money. Brace myself for this. In it goes.
Zach, thank you for giving me your daily sausage roll, my love. Just flying the usual. Let's go. Let's go fly. Where are you flying to? Where are you flying to? That's fine. And they're basically fine. I'm going to ignore all those. Hi, Zach. Right. We can just kind of redraw some of this stuff that I've now deleted. Put in the places exactly where we want it. Pretty sure this is the right one. Try new plane, ATR flying over. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. How you doing, Zach? We are just doing some cities. The city has recovered from the flood that we had last time, which is a very long time ago. And we're just building a university at the minute. Building a lovely university campus at the minute. For all our little citizens to get smart. We don't want no stupid people, we want smart people. But we also want stupid people because we need stupid people to work in our factories. Wow. No longer wet, that's good. It's no longer wet. Oh yeah, no longer flooded, yeah. Okay. That's what I was saying. That's what I said. I remember. I remember what I said, definitely. I don't immediately forget. Yeah, no longer flooded. We're all good. Okay, there we go. It's got a nice concretey texture there. And I got the little path going around the back here though. So can we get somewhere where there's not already a thing? Thank you. Just another little bit. Good. Do we want to put a kind of a little plaza in here? A plaza. Kind of like this. And then. No, not that. Just trying to work out what this should look like over here. Maybe there's a path, kind of a path looking thing going around here. Like this. Like that. Yeah, and then we just need like loads of trees and stuff just to shelter this off. Where is our... Should be able to grab this and just extend that out. Nice. This... Can you go to there and not make a big hole? You didn't. Excellent. Cute. Right. And let's put some bushes around this thing. Everybody loves a good bush. Actually no connection onto this side. So before we do the bushes, should also probably add some cycle parking. I always forget that that exists now. Okay, cycle parking is a good idea. Bike storage. My country is losing the football at the minute. Oh dear, that's a shame. Maybe they can stop talking about it. That'd be nice. Let's go, Congo. You love when your country loses things. It's the best. It's the best, you know? Let's go not being patriotic. Good. I actually think that's probably fine because we got this cycle park over here. Go, no, we're doing some karma. Yeah. Yeah. It's always nice when people stop talking about the football. Luckily, I kind of I've avoided any kind of football conversation with not working in the office anymore. It's very nice. It's very nice. Because we would have had one. We've had a World Cup since. Football costumes are one of your favourite of all the sports ball costumes. Okay. What football costume have we got at the minute? Have we got a costume in the minute? Is there a again, I know nothing about it. I've ignored it completely. Which is good. There's some nice. There's a lot bush. Yeah, we love a lot bush. We do. You know, keep all the students in. Keep all the peasants out. There could be even more bushes now as well. Hurricane just got done for diving well. Dang it, Hurricane. Curses. Whoever you are. Dang it, I was really counting on you to not get booked. I got done with a green card. Dang it. But yeah, these bushes all just kind of like tie everything together. It's very nice. Put some trees on in a minute as well. It'll be lovely. Boop. gorgeous. What does I was just gonna do something and I've immediately forgotten. Ah, that's okay. I know what I'm doing. In a minute. Let us grab some older trees. Let's put it on that. Make sure we've not got Anarchy on. I'm just gonna squeeze a bunch of trees in where we can. And then let's grab some oak trees. Just squeeze a few more in. Use the technical term. There we go. Nice. A lovely, lovely place to go to university. That tree looks a bit random. Actually, these trees that are on the plaza are in completely the wrong place, aren't they? Oh. Okay, let's just put it on just trees so we can get rid of these ones, because these are in entirely the wrong place. I had forgotten about that. Got any more in random places? Kind of there. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. You're fine. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Right, so we've got a little university campus, which is really cute. I'm not going to do anything just yet. I might find some of the stuff. So there we go. But what I want to do is we do have a district here, which is Sunnyside Grove. But I want to make the university its own little thing. Okay, so we are gonna get rid of this, and we can get rid of Anarchy as well. Like this. Squeeze that up to the edges. There we go. So this is our university campus. So let's call it Busty Dams University Campus. Like that. And then because it's a university campus, it's going to have speed bumps on it. They're going to charge you vast quantities of money to park on the road. It's not a gated community. There's no heavy traffic in this, obviously. Everybody likes to recycle. And please use bicycles. Uh-oh, Batpool's here. Give us some Christmas. Here we go. With the torture, bring on the torture. Bring it on. Bring it on. But there we go. We've got a lovely little university campus going on. It's very nice. We've got capacity for 21,000 students as well. Okay. Elementary schools. Whilst we're looking at education, Ooh, it's on the bubble. It says it's on the bubble, but technically we have 3,000. There's 2,800, so it's not quite on the bubble. But maybe we do need an extra little bit of stuff, especially if we're going to add in more houses and stuff over here. Yeah, they're all complaining about not enough customers now because of the updates with the game and stuff. So, should we get some more waterfront buildings going on? These are just our generic medium density stuff. Corundum condos. Let's go. Chuck a load of this in. Okay, what was this building we've just unlocked? It's kind of big. It could fit over here. Maybe stick it there. Because it gives blah blah blah. It gives +4 well-being within 1 kilometer, which is nice. That's nice. But because of this university, and it's all kind of like slightly taller buildings, we can see there's kind of like there's a build-up of density and height here. So it would be cute to try and get towards having like really tall buildings in this kind of area over here. Really tall buildings over here. Gonna slope it up. That's kind of my thoughts. And so we might just chuck an area of that in there, and then chuck an area of that in there just to see what pops in, and we'll sort it. I'm going to stick another thing of really high density there, and we'll sort that out. I want to see what kind of buildings it throws in. Didn't wait long enough? No. I do need to do that cooldown message or whatever. What's going on here? This road looks weird. Why is it all elevated? That looks weird, so we're going to get rid of that road. Nice. What was that? Was there a plane? Any crevice? Any crevice flying off somewhere? You any crevice? Going to Chester? Crazy. Def you. We can make it more like a crevice. Oh, it disappeared. Dang it. Dang it. Got any more planes? You're flying through our airspace as well. It's really weird. I was going to make the plane pink and it went away. It's sad now. We're going to have to build an airport at some point. I've kind of got this idea that like over here we could put an airport on the coast. Could be kind of cute. Like maybe here. Depending how big it is. Good. I'm trying to just then to be happy. Let's go. I just want people to be happy. I want people to be happy. Okay, we've eaten all of the the high density demand for the houses. You make me want to play cities, but well, I think you gotta do it, Annie. I think you gotta do it. Get your racetrack, get your airport, get all the things. Should we look at our production a sec? Because I haven't looked at it in a very long time. So if we've got yellow, I presume yellow is fine because it's us processing stuff. It's where we get a little red bit here that there's a deficit of stuff. So we need more wheat, more grain. We need more cotton because we're not actually producing any. And then there's a massive deficit for stone. And then these are all in deficit because we haven't got any of those productions. So we need to put in another little farm. Oh, here's Annie again. Here's Annie again. Can we colour up Annie's plane in before she goes? Okay, that's what it lets us colour in. There you go, that's kind of half Annie Grimm's plane. Annie, and she's gone. She's gone. She might come back. If it's still an entity on that thing, surely she's gonna come back again. Surely she'll come back. Maybe we'll see her again. Should be the pink plane flying in the air. Okay, so we need to put in a field. And I built this kind of this ring road around the outside of the city. So maybe we should put like another field on the outside of this, like we've done over here, where there's like a barrier between the city and stuff. Maybe that's fields should be here. Perhaps, or maybe in this little random little area, go put a farm. It is directly next to the cereal mill pit. Maybe that's a good idea. Just for the minute, we sneak a little field in here. But yeah, I seem to influence people a lot. I don't know what it is. I seem to influence people a lot. Beavers and with trucks. I'm out here influencing people. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't like they've changed the smoothie tool and it's a lot less powerful. I don't like it. I'm not used to it. Okay, let us put in this little farm. I thought there was actually going to be a road here. There's not. That's fine. Let us grab this. I'm going to put a road behind the cereal plant. It's connected, gorgeous. And then we go there. then we can grab our cereal for grain farming. I have to pay close attention to which way round this goes, because I always get it the wrong way round. How far away from the road do we go? 2. That's crazy. Why do we go 2? Yeah, we were going to be able to fit all of this in. Boop, boop, boop. We could go all the way over here as well. Or I might actually just go to this road. Because I actually want to upgrade our fire police. We've got a fire thingy over there, urban fire station over there, and we've got this little tiny firehouse over here, which is the first fire thingy we put in. I would like to make that bigger. So I'm going to say that these fire brigade have upgraded their facilities. Maybe they got this UK fire station. Like that. They've also got this random bump behind them. I'm going to keyboard that bit if I can. Cool. Because that goes up quite a lot. Does it need to go up that high? We're going to have a little lorry coming through in a sec. This feels like a very tall bridge. That's way too high. That's way too high. It doesn't need to be this high. There's another lorry. Gorgeous. Because then really that means that like this can go down. What I actually need is extra little thingy bob in there. Just made it all wiggly wonky, but that's fine. Control H that to that. We'll sort this out. You're gonna get rid of my thing if I demolish you. So rude. Let's change this to a 5-lane asymmetric, just so that it's different. So we can get rid of that. There we go. That looks much better. Lovely jubbly. Soften this all off. Gorgeous. So these folks here still looks like it's going up in this corner. But anyway, this has got 4 fire engines. So let's give them some more fire engines. Let's give them a training facility. There we go. They're going to be able to cope with a lot more fires and stuff. Got this little farm in here. Has that done anything for our production? Not so much. It does need to kind of level up a bit though. Our wood production there is a little tiny bit lacking. So maybe this just needs expanding a bit. We've also got another one over here. %, missing an employee. But one thing we definitely desperately need is this to expanded and stuff. So, do we build another stone mine here? And we'll just rip apart this mountain. Rip apart this mountain. Let's get some like little terrain stuff going. So flatten it out. Little stairs, little shelves that they've dug into. And obviously we can't really see this when we're not in this view because the shadows in the game are a bit rubbish, but they have changed the mountains. They've changed the mountains, they've changed like this, how the coastline looks. It looks a lot more rocky now. There's like little bits of this going on. We have a massive traffic jam going into IKEA. It's kind of obvious. To be fair, the exit for IKEA is completely in the wrong place. Oh, it does actually have a multi-story car park inside. I didn't actually notice that. It's kind of fun. I never noticed that. Doesn't actually say anywhere that it's how much parking it's got. Interesting. That's why nobody's using our lovely massive car park though. You should not be parking on the entrance of IKEA. Just saying. I hadn't actually noticed. IKEA is popular today. I hadn't actually noticed that there was that they might use that entrance and exit. I had looked at this one and expected them all to come out of there. I'm just wondering if there's something we can tweak here. So that you have to come in there. I don't know if we can get in with our in that laniness.
Such a huge fan. I'm such a huge fan.
Excellent.
Axrin4 just subscribed. Let's get shy up in here.
Let's get shy up in here. Hi Axe! Thank you for claiming, not claiming your daily sausage roll. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for claiming your daily, not daily, but your subscription sausage roll. Hi lovely. That's a cute emote though. I like the little hiding in the bush emote. Hi Axe, how are you doing? Would you like to purchase a DIY bookshelf or perhaps some Swedish meatballs? And could you do that in an orderly manner, my love? You'd love some meatballs? Excellent. We can offer you some lovely meatballs in here. Standard delivery starts at $19. Gorgeous. You're starving and putting off cooking? Why are you putting off cooking? Go cook something lovely. And then come back and tell us all about it. Jeez. I'm currently trying to figure out how I can improve IKEA's circulation. Because it's fine when there are not cars coming out here. But as soon as a car comes out, it screws it all up. The trick would be to just make this an in and have an out somewhere. Could we? Because you want to experiment, but that requires making 2 different pots and pans of food at the same time. You can do that. You can do X. I believe in you. You got this. If there was like an exit here. onto this roundabout. And then you wonder what the heck's happened here. Looks awful. That were weird. How do you get IKEA in cities? You can I'm gonna save a sec. If we I'll go show you Annie. If we can go into Paradox Mods now, and you can now add a bunch of stuff, like assets and stuff, buildings and everything. So there's all, I know you're particularly fond of, like, the sports stadiums and stuff. Where are they? Sports parks and stuff. So we can have Anfield. Would we want to have Anfield and stuff? We can have, like, volleyball courts. We can have whatever the Oracle Park is. I think it's clearly baseball, but there's all sorts of things. So you can actually put actual assets and stuff in the game now, which is very fun and exciting. Like somebody has built a Formula 1 circuit as a map that you can download. And, is there Bunnings? Let's have a look. No search results. No search results, unfortunately. You'll have to make that yourself. Ostra. Sydney Tower. Centre Point Tower. But yeah, lots of fun stuff. Well worth looking at. And whatnot. But yeah. What's most popular in the last 30 days? Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which I'm pretty sure they're playing the World Cup at, the Eiffel Tower, the Welsh Parliament Building. Yeah, lots of fun stuff. Lots of fun stuff. Washington monuments before Donald Trump gets his fingers on them. Lots of things. Lots of things. Lots of things. So I've got IKEA and we've got a McDonald's as well. We've got an IKEA and a McDonald's. So let's get back in again. Mackie D's is over here. Not different, just woke up with losing the guy on chest case. How rude! How rude! I'm shocked and appalled that one of my favourite streamers would be so against my national football team. Shocking! Unsubscribe, unfollow. I don't care. So not bothered. There we go, we've got an exit. You'll have to drive through some bushes, but go for it. Just gonna leave that for the minute and see what happens. Let's actually speed up, shall we? Let's get this going. Oh, they're using it. Because really, nobody should be going this way. There's kind of no reason to go this way, because there's no route directly back into the city that way. It's always going to be faster coming out, or to come out this way. Which is obviously why it's now backing up a bit, but also people coming around to go up here. Or is that just my imagination? That blue van, where are you going to go? Up there, okay. I'm sure there's people coming out here and going up there. Do you have to do that? No, you go around there, but there's a queue, okay. Interesting. But there we go, all the traffic's come. So that works. Who would have thunk? So, IKEA, you've now got an exit. Nice. What were we doing? We were doing production stuff, weren't we? We were doing production stuff on my squeaky chair. Wood. Wood. And stone. What was stone like now? We did do the stone. Still need loads. Still need loads. It's building all these giant buildings. Ooh, look at those people with the awful view. We're actually gonna take out all of this zoning. Take all this zoning out. Because we don't want all these buildings all jammed together. That's way more acceptable. Kaylee! Hi lovely, how you doing? Is that a little what they call from Sonic? I can't remember. Hi Kaylee. Doing great. You got the shower? Let's go. Let's go self-care. Okay. Want to make some dinner? What are you gonna have for dinner? What's for dinners? What's for dinners? Look at all these people I've just made homeless. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If I do this, will you be happy with me? If I can figure out how to count. Spaghetti bolognese. I love spaghetti bolognese. It's one of my faves. Sounds yummy. Not the mass eviction. Ignore the mass evictions. It's fine. They had awful views anyway, though. All the buildings were all crammed together. It was awful. Pasta? Pasta. I love pasta. Pasta's like one of my faves. Everybody's doing pasta. You were thinking of doing a shell pasta with a lemon garlic white. Eggs. That sounds so yummy. I'm so hungry now. I'm so hungry. So hungry. Maybe white beans. Ah, you've lost me now. Ugh. Lost me now. Yuck. Yuck. Should we stick another office building in here? Maybe a little one. Just a little tiny 5x5. Which is still gonna be huge, but stick one in. What's going on over here at this school? Is this everybody coming out of school? Out of college? There's a lot of people. Lots of people getting out of college. Are you taking your dog to college? Chili? Hey, Chili. Were you with anybody, Chili? Or have you just... Is this person? Yeah, yes, okay. You thought Chili's with Edward. There we go. Everyone's coming out of school, so man, you just got the bad news that the home is physically gone. Kaylee, no! Kaylee, no! Not that. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm sad now. Built the most houses. Built the most more houses. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's funny. That was very funny. That's very mean, but very funny. Okay, they're getting more houses. I just didn't want them all to be squished together. Oh, look, people have already died in here now, though. People have already died. Jeremy Chapman is dead. Rest in peace, Jeremy Chapman. Oh no, Andrew's lost his dad. Sad. So sad. Her chaotic menace. I can see that. I can see that. Okay, let's get some parking in for these people. Let's get some parking in. Haven't touched any Skylines in ages. I took a little bit of a break myself at the end of last year because we spent all of last year building a city, and then we took a little bit of a break. Now we're back. Now we're back building cities and kicking people out of places. Shall we? I might actually continue this alleyway all the way along. Like that. But let's turn it into a one-way street. You played it all. Last time you still with your ex. Also a little breathing crack, and she played it all the time. I played the first one a lot on my Switch. Was it on my Switch? Or was it on... It must have been the Switch. I played it on the Switch and then kind of got back into PC gaming, which is crazy. And I played this. And it's literally why I'm on Twitch, because I went to find streamers who were playing City Skylines. And I met my friend Lee, and that's why I'm here. Almost all the DLC for the original one. There is so much DLC for the original one. It's crazy. I wonder if they're ever going to get to that point with this one. Because this game is... It plays so much better. But then... She lost all the access. Boom! Sucks to be her. Let's go. That's funny. I'm not smiling. It's very sad. It's very sad. Let's go. Let's go. That's great. I love that. I love that. Get a little park in here. In the shadows, permanent shadow park. All the plants will die. You love a permanent shadow park? It's like no sunbathing here, no risk of getting a suntan. Exactly. Especially the heat, exactly. This side of this building would be roasting because it's got permanent sun on it. That would be horrible. But you should go relax on this side. Be so cool. What are you all doing? All these folks just hanging around. Go to work or something.
Huh?
Oh, you retired? Okay. Just stood there doing nothing. I feel like I need to give them more stuff because they just stood around. It's a great place to cool off in the blistering sun. So needed that recently. So needed it. There was just no escape from it at all. Just horrible. Just horrible. Sticking some more of these parks in. Can we get it on this road, please? Thank you. Okay, let us put in another little alleyway going that way, and we will also go like that. Because my thought is we could put some high density not offices, high density commercial on that road. I've been in the sun all day, working city maintenance, particularly in the green spaces. That's nice. How have you been coping? Have you been doing okay? Or has it just been absolutely horrible? Rebuilding. It's been great. Just returned this job after doing for 3 years. All the old colleagues have been first. Let's go. Let's go. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. Let's go! That's great. That's amazing. That is amazing. That's really good. I'm happy. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out. The game is hurting my head. What do I want? I want something. This? Maybe? Yes? Can't remember. Yeah, all goes crew. Let's go. That's cool. That's cool. That's very cool. How do I get everybody to stop parking on the road? Because it looks super ugly. Boo, Scott. Oh, Annie. I think this route actually might be better. The custom one I made. Just looks so much tidier. Meat and cheese. I'm concerned. Okay, we're gonna probably need a multi-story car park in here because there's literally so many people. Why have I heard this song recently? I've heard this song recently. How about a car park with an undercroft parking? Oh, that's a very pretty building. Some nice Netherlands parking. This way, just for Kaylee. We'll do another one on this end, shall we? If we can. Ooh, just about. Maybe from you. I'm sure I've heard this on somewhere. another little one on this side. Just sneak in. Because then we can grab these little corner buildings. Oh, I was hoping it's going to be the right size. That. Oh, you're a level 2. Why is this so small today? Why is this so small? So small. There we go. So it all looks like one complex, which is kind of fun. Little gardens in the back, lots of parking as well. Can we stick a building in here? Ooh, we've got lots of deaths. Everybody's dying. Everybody's dying. Is it because there's like all this traffic of people moving in now? Rip. Exactly. There's a lot of traffic lights. I'm wondering if we just speed this along to let everybody move in first. If that'll solve our problems, because I don't know if there's actually a traffic issue or if it's just everybody moving in at once in these massive buildings. Because there is other ways for them to get in, so everybody's now going, nope, we're going to come round, go the long way round. I did put stuff in here, didn't I? Yeah, we just have none of that in a minute. Let's just check our graveyard over here. Where are you? Vehicles in use 20 of 21. Okay, so everybody's out. Potentially might need another carriage or something. I'm sure it's fine though. I'm sure it's fine though. There we go. See, it's all calmed down now. Now that everybody's moved in. Gorgeous. Let's have a little nosy at our workplace. So we need lots more jobs because we only got 66 positions left. Our population. Unemployment is 4.7%. That's fine. Oop, we've got industry demand rising. Okay, let's slow it back down again. So we have built up all of our industry bits there. Do I want to try and get into this area here? Because it's very slopey. Maybe. Just going to flatten this area off a little bit. So it's actually usable. It's coming home! It's coming home! Quick, somebody get the lightning seeds on. Somebody get the lightning seeds on. It's coming down. It's coming down. It's coming. I hate it. You need them to lose? Why do you need them to lose? Get it in it, yeah. Hurricane. Why do you need them to lose, X? You want African travel? That is so fair. Because we never win anything. When do the Brits ever win a global football league? Except the women. We love the women. The women can win whatever the heck they want. The women can win whatever the heck they want. Okay. New industrial estate. What is... do this. hoping it wasn't going to do that. Why is that road wonky? Why is that wonky? It's got a kink in it. This road's got a bloody kink in it. It's weird, but who cares? I was waiting for it. Forgot you could do that. Yeah. You better have started sorting your tea out, Axe. I don't like this random little road. Sorting your tea just in general, yeah, just in general. I did mean tonight's, but because you're interested in studying cooking science, I've started reading and doing experiments in the kitchen. Let's go. That's cool. That sounds cool. This is what I was asking. This is what I was asking. You can't just be, can't be theoretical. Okay, that's a fun shape. It's a fun shape. We are gonna take zoning off of this main road so that nobody tries to build anything off of that. I didn't realise that that was a actual road, not a highway. That's weird. Cooking in general sorted. Excellent. You are fully over. You're completely all over the concept of cooking. I like it. Whoa! Adsy in that truck. Thank God you're in the air. I'm going to avoid Adsy's driving. So true. So true. So true. Let's get these power cables moved right next to the road, you know, really safe. I might actually bring it across the other side of the road. Ooh, we could do this, where it like goes through the field. That could be kind of fun. And he's a cop. And he's like the least cop person I know. That's what she wants me to know. She's undercover. Okay. Okay. There's an undercover sting. Okay. She's in deep. She's in deep. No one would suspect the trans lesbian drag queen as a cover story. It's so outlandish. It's so outlandish that no one would suspect. Love you, Annie. Why haven't you been? Exactly. This is what I'm saying. This is why it doesn't make any sense. She's actually undercover as a cop to help spread the trans agenda. Okay. Okay. So the bit she's undercover as is a cop, so she's not really a cop. In my head. She's doing God's work. She is. Cop or not, she's doing that. That's what we know. My head hurts. Okay, gorgeous. Right, we can stick a bunch of zoning in here now. I'm gonna start here just because I need to control it. No way I can remember to do it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. How are we looking on our recycling and stuff? Processing is getting close to being not enough. That's more trucks. Have some more trucks. Processing capacity is what we want. Okay. You have a Minecraft question? Of course you can have a Minecraft question. Only seen music for this one. It says to be continued. Is that true? Second one? I don't know. You'd have to ask. You'd have to ask. A certain Lady Gaga. Obsessive. St. Chips Mortuary. I'm very sorry. I have just replaced your building with. I'm not even sure if Vicky can hear me now. She's probably in an advert because she's not subscribed. You are. No, she's not. She's not. Yeah. Minecraft question. My wife is obsessed with Minecraft. It's cute. I love it. Is that allowed? No, off topic. 60 lashes. We do love Minecraft questions. And we love Minecraft. How much is the fish? How much is the fish? You know what I haven't used recently is the new paint tool. I was going to make a beach. I've completely forgotten about making a beach. Are you back yet, Vicky? Are you back yet? We're still on this plane. What are you on the plane? I thought you were flying the plane. If I died by falling in lava, yes, all your stuff will have melted. Melty, melty, melty. Except netherite stuff, but she's not got netherite stuff yet. Try and write was bye bye. No. Oh dear. Oh dear. The moth. Hey moth. Oh dear. I reckon we need to plant some trees on this little hillside to stop it from falling down. Off to find some more. Off. Good luck. Have fun. Don't die. Should we do some painting? You can barely see it. Paint sounds wild in this game. It's crazy. It's crazy. See, you can barely see what I'm doing, but I'm adding pebbles and stuff to this. So over here is the normal grass texture, which is only slightly pebbly, and then I'm adding way more pebbles over here. And we can do this proper dirty. We could do some sand if we felt like it. Put some stuff back in. Pebbles back in again. And then we can get rid of it all. It doesn't really seem to be doing anything. This is what I want it to sound like if you just yeah. Inside a chimney. We never saw Annie Crevice again. Annie Crevice, are you still here? Are you still here, Annie? Sharp Bank. I have to pause the game. Any again. Any crevice. It's really hard to focus on it. It's in such an annoying place. Where's she gone? Where's Annie gone? There you go. Okay. Pink. She's flying from Yolka to Sherborne. Bye, Annie. She's having a great time. She's having a great time. Okay, so we haven't got any more demand for industry, so let us actually put trees in here. I got distracted by the paint tools and they didn't really do very much. She's such an impressive woman. She races, she flies. Annie, she's so gorgeous. 100%. I agree with that message. You know, I back that message. Let's put some trees like this. Nice little trees just to denote the area. She's also a cop for the undercover gay agenda. Well, undercover for the gay agenda, yes. Correct. I don't understand it, but apparently it's true. She can do so many things, it's crazy. She can mod video games. She's a mix it up savant, to use a phrase, a word. I believe she can cook as well. Seen her make a cake or two. Cookies. What's that sound if I'm up close adding anything to the trees? It's usually the road and stuff. Usually the road. Unknown. We get the occasional plane flying overhead. The occasional anti-gravity plane flying overhead. It's kind of noisy. Yum. Still looks much nicer now. Look at that. Not going to get landslides because there's trees keeping the soil up. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. How about here? How about here? Should we put some trees here as well? This side. Got some spruces involved. There we go. Hide the rubbish dump from the city. Not that you'd be able to see it over those trees, but see all the chimneys. The chimneys. Oh, we have trouble at IKEA again. Still the same issue. Are people exiting that way? How annoying. I do have an idea for this, but it's kind of really tricky. I might save. Should we save? That's not how you save. Should we save? Oh, this back when we were fussing with IKEA before. And let us pause. Because what I'm thinking is, if we move this entrance road this way a bit, then even if we have a road that connects to these, it's going to be kind of separate, maybe. I don't know. I'm worried it might be rubbish. So it's just why I've saved. Theoretically, we can move this way. Obviously, we're screwing up our exit, but that's fine. Just get rid of all that for a second. To make sure folks can still get into McDonald's. Okay. Squeaky chair. My thought is /was if we put an alleyway on the side of this building like this. Well, this is a bit weird down here, but it's probably too close. So maybe that comes out. So let me exit out again in a minute. concerned that people would try parking on this road, but maybe we just live with that for a second. Get rid of some of these mini and grass marks. Let's see what happens. Oh, see, I knew they were going to do that. Which isn't the end of the world. It's only if you try and get across. I knew you were going to do that. Yuck. Pose. Just gonna move this further away. Because we can then grab these. Apparently there's a node in here. Okay. Had this song been on for so many years? Yeah, I've got a few of those. I've got a few of those. It's a good song for an alarm, though. Okay, we can move that back. Everybody's confused now because of me moving the parking. Let's get them to speed up a sec. Ooh, I've an idea. So that's working. Nobody's crossing over here. Lovely. I have, however, had an idea. Which is this road that comes through here is an alleyway. And that doesn't feel like very IKEA to have an alleyway directly at the front of the building. So, if we were to upgrade that, does that just prettify that? if we were to grab this alleyway here, and instead of coming across in front of the building, which it kind of says it wants to, but it's like it doesn't go anywhere. Like there, that's the minimum we need. And then this road can actually come off and go elsewhere. Maybe even down here or something. Like that. Interesting things going on here. Just get you lifted up. Let's get you lifted up. Let's get you lifted up, but not like that. Hello, pylon. Won't worry about the terrain just a minute. Okay, there we go. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. So people can exit that way. They shouldn't really need to. But if we hook this back up, we should obviously get people going back out. Or is it tidier to not do that? I kind of like having the one exit rather than the little cheeky exit we did before. I reckon it works. I reckon we've done some good stuff. Let's hook this back up. Completely the wrong tool, but who cares? And that forces everybody to go out that way. It's quite funny. Can we? Interesting. Well, it seems to be working now anyway. I'm going to convert that one to go that way. People sneaking it the back way. Curse you, game. And they can sit in a queue if they're being stupid. Maybe we could add parking to this road. That would just make it feel like a car park. Perhaps. If we just had it going like to there and not connecting. And then if we temporarily did that, and then we did this, and then we get rid of that. Just adds a whole much more parking. And this looks like the car park then. As long as this traffic doesn't come off this little alleyway that they're not supposed to be going down. Actually, I think we've done some good stuff there, so I am going to, that's not how you save this game. I am going to save and say we have done good stuff there. And then we will return to that at some point. How was our production tab going? Oh, we need lots more wood now. Lots more grain. Loads and loads and more of that. Okay. It might be fun to add a little connection off of this roundabout here. And we will, before we put in a forestry thing, we will plant a bunch of trees in this area. And this whole little bit on this side of the river can be all forestry. Just so we get to have lots of trees and stuff next to our city, but it's also working for us. It kind of ties in with a little bit of trees there and the trees here and stuff. Cute. So, in here, in there, in there. Let's get rid of that because we don't need that. We just need to be able to see. We are slightly out of our area, so let's only key this in. Beautiful. Now it does need water and stuff, and unfortunately we're connected to a highway, but luckily the hospital's got it all, so we can just connect up to the hospital. Electricity apparently doesn't want to connect. There you go. Sorted, so they will go around and get some more stuff. Does it show immediately? No, but we'll leave them to it. Right. That production tab, what if I just clicked on? That production tab also said a bit more grain. So we put this one in before. Is there somewhere nearby that we should do some more? Oh, IKEA's busted again, but that's because somebody has fallen over on their motorcycle. Crashed their car. So that's annoying. Maybe we should go in these areas here by the water. Gorgeous. We could theoretically get rid of this thing now, because our power is not going to require. It's not going to require this oil power station anymore, or this coal power plant. So I'm leaving it for the like kind of history's sake, but we don't really need it. Okay, how are we looking with stuff? 297, 21, okay, 2.1%. So we are needing more houses in a chunky area of the city. Can we then stick in some of this stuff? What's going on here? Can we stick a little tiny path along those back of those buildings? Still doesn't give me all the stuff I wanted, but let's then chuck that in. Ooh, underground. It's really confusing why they do that. Interesting. What are you? You are UK medium density. Interesting. We have some more of you. We're now going to cause a whole lot of traffic with people trying to move back in. Or not move back in, but move in. You know, so much traffic. How much is the fish? Let's try and look at the parking. Apparently this is making us lots of money in parking. Can't see anybody parking on the street though. The old university campus. How's our university doing? Like 10% full. Let us stick another office block in. Because I did it the wrong size. I was testing to see. Oh, we're struggling with hearses again, but again, I reckon that's because of the traffic. Oh, I sped the game up, but it disappears immediately once people stop moving in. What's happening over here? People driving in, having a lovely time. We've had absolutely no issues with kind of like the old town part of the city at all. It's absolutely fine now. The ring road around the city's working. Obviously it's getting very busy when people are moving in. It's doing good. They're moaning about not enough customers. Well, that's not my problem. Do some advertising. Come on. Jeez. Do some advertising. Where is somebody here? Somebody in a traffic jam. Let's have a look. This person. Ooh, huge city. Let's go. Let's go. Corner theatre. Fancy. Majestic movie theatre. Excellent. Lovely. We're actually pretty far the way through. Actually pretty far through. Nice. I was just going to click on like a random car for a second. See how quickly they get through the traffic jam. Maybe this person with a caravan. The Denny family. Quite a jump going up. Well, that part needs changing. Quite the traffic jam for them now. Let's speed it up. See if they can get through this traffic jam. And how many days it takes them. Ooh, middle lane. Ooh, fast lane with a caravan. reckon they're going past. Are they going past? Or are you going to try and come back in again? Nope, cutting back in again. Oh, I've chosen a really rubbish way to go.
And maybe I shouldn't say this because I know it's a terrible cliche, but it's true. I find it easier using my hands, but you may use whatever implements you prefer.
Sammy, thank you for claiming your daily sausage roll, my love. Slipping into third now, kitty cat. Oh dear. You heard me? Come on. You tried. Yeah. It was good innings, good innings. Bowled out for like before wicket or something. How are you, Sammy? How are you diddling? Bowled out in LBW, exactly. The sticky wickets and the crease and the googlies. Definitely. Cricket words. Stumps. Boundary. Summit. Cricket in it. Nip slip. Yeah, sure. How's that? How's that? Yeah. Home runs. Gullies. Spares. I don't know. Oh. Come on, Denny's. Get home. That car floated. Ooh. Air conditioning. Around here. Where are we off to? Quite a swanky car for pulling a car. I'm sure you've just gone around in a circle. Have a job interview? Let's go. Let's go. That's cool. You're excited. You're excited. Oh, hi building. Okay. I don't think the Denny's are getting home. We'll have to find out. Find out next time. Shy follows people around the city with caravans and says cricket noises. Yeah, you're excited. Yeah. What kind of job is it? What kind of job is it? Oh, it's Mackey's. It's Mackey's. Yummy. Free Mackies for everybody. Yummy. Okay. Free Mackies for nobody. Wow. Wow. Should we find somebody to raid? Should we find somebody to raid? I wonder how long this person's going to be going for, because they've been going a while. Screw it. I'm gonna raid this person because I can. And they can't stop me. Where are they? There they are. Free Mackies for your girlfriend. Oh, that's rude. I thought you were going to get Mackies for your friends as well, but there we go. I thought you were cool. I thought you were cool. Okay, folks. I will be back on Friday, and we will do some Minecraft, which will be cute. Do our usual little Minecraft and chill on a Friday evening. I live in Bolton. I don't live in Bolton though. I don't live in Bolton. I'm from Bolton. I don't live in Bolton. I'll be back on Friday. We'll do some Minecraft, and then I'll be back. It's a secret. It's a secret. I'll be back on Sunday, and we're gonna play some 2 Point Hospital. Not hospital. 2 Point Museum, which will be cute. 2 Point Museum. And I'm going to challenge myself to try to build like an ethical museum where we don't just steal things from other countries, and we actually do some kind of nice things, like nothing like the British Museum. But yeah, let's start this raid. We're going to go say hi to Lulu. Lulu is a cutie pie and is currently playing Stranded Alien Dawn, which I have no idea what that is. But it looks like some kind of cute kind of civilization builder type situation going on. So it's kind of like City Skylines. But they're a cutie. So come say hi, please. Grab the raid message. And I will see y'all on Friday for some Minecraft. I don't know what we're going to do in Minecraft. We could just play football like we did on last Friday. But yeah, everybody have lovely evenings wherever you are. Have a lovely day wherever you are. Hope people have lovely dinners for tea. I hope other things. I hope you have a good interview, because I presume your interview is going to happen before 5 PM. Kitty cat. I hope you get a job at Mackey's and you can buy us all McDonald's, even if you won't say you won't. See you all soon, bugs. Bye bye.